Hey, chummers. All right, first of the video series updates. We've had such a good time in the campaign, hanging out, talking for so long. This is probably just like, it feels like good old times. The only difference is I can't look to the side of the screen and I can't get all you amazing people commenting all the time, and all of my friends that I've made online I can't converse with. That being said, this is a quick and easy update. This is how I like to do the updates. I usually like to update every two weeks or so when I have a chance to collect all of the good news and then fire it off in one big push. So that's how we plan on handling these updates for the next little bit. But here we go. Here's the update. Pledge Manager, we're gonna go with CrowdOx, like we mentioned in the campaign. The CrowdOx contracts and stuff have been finalized and signed by the Zaibatsu recently. We will not be announcing or sending out the Pledge Manager or the surveys until all of your money's been collected. So if your pledges are having problems with credit cards and all that stuff, you've got like another couple of days to figure it out. And once your pledges have been collected, then Kickstarter will deposit the money. Once the money's deposited, all of those whose pledges have remained, now we're serious. The business starts. By that time, basically a week and a half from now, we are going to then launch the Pledge Manager as fast as possible. The manufacturing process of the game is well underway. But what that means is that the proofing and the final tests and anything else we need to do, and laying out the components as I promised during the campaign to make sure we know which cards are going to what stretch goal, and making sure that all the stretch goals have been developed. All that information is is being solved right now by the great Dylan Bartolo and by Randall and the rest of the Catalyst team. Team Linvander's been pretty chill. We're kind of working on the Toronto city. We are doing the Toronto city. You will have an option in the Pledge Manager to purchase Berlin and Toronto. Each of them are $10 a piece. You can order as many copies of the city as you want, eBay. You can order as many copies of the city as you want, and you can do anything in the Pledge Manager at that point to add more content on, including metal dice, the metal Nien, whatever you'd like. Until then, I just want to say from Team Linvander how much fun it was for those 20 days with you. It was, like, I was kind of emotional afterward. I mean, I'm really sad that it's over. I still look at the campaign page once in a while, every day, being like, oh, I wonder if there's anybody there I can go online and talk to. So I'm kind of heartbroken. But don't worry. We got some really good stuff coming. Really good stuff coming. You know, including Toronto, which is the cooperative map. And of course, I mean, what would we do if we didn't have all the cool stretch goals and stuff that's coming out? And I mean, we all know what's happening to me at Gen Con, because if you saw the end of the campaign and the live feed, you realize that someone put $5,000 into the campaign, which means that myself and Aaron and Josh, and we're gonna make Dylan do it too, are going to be getting covered from head to toe in pure Canadian maple syrup. Oh yeah, it's a big deal. This is happening. It's going down. I'm getting sticky. What that means is, I'm gonna be bringing down some maple syrup, probably enough to cover one or two of us, because I just can't get that much across the border without, I can't explain that this isn't being sold to the border guard and be like, yeah, no, I'm literally just bringing this syrup to dump it over my head. I mean, that's gonna get me pulled over. But the reality is, if you wanna participate in this, we're gonna create a very inside Catalyst event and make sure that you're all updated. You can bring some syrup. It can't be Miss Buttersworth or Aunt Jemima or whatever the garbage is. It has to be authentic maple syrup. If you bring a bottle with you, we'll add it to the buckets, and you get to see 4 of us get completely covered in maple syrup. The logistics are being worked out. In fact, sometimes I think that Lauren is working on the logistics of how to maple syrup my ass more so than he's actually figuring out how to finish the product of this game to deliver it to you guys. Either way, it's a good show for you. So, we hope to see you at Gen Con. If anybody is going to be at Origins, or any of the locals are going to be at Ad Astra or Con Bravo, you can come find me. I'll be there doing panels that sound just like this. Until then, chummers, I shall talk to you in a couple weeks in my Ares Predator 5, and we'll talk to you soon.